Hi everyone, tonight I want to talk about the first Berserker Khazan. It is my first time playing the game. The demo just released I think yesterday, and I want to start off by saying that I do not play Souls games. I think Souls games are a bit on the difficult side for me. It's not like I don't like them per se, but I don't really want to deal with like trying to get the challenge of the game or anything like that. I feel like the Souls games are challenging and they're all good for their merits, but for me I prefer to play regular action adventure games. However, I wanted to talk about this game in particular because the visuals got me interested. I think these cel shaded, kind of realistic, almost anime style at the same time visuals are pretty good. I was really impressed with them, and I said, you know what, I kind of want to check it out. I mean, it's a demo, is free, why not, right? Just to see if I like it. And I decided, well, let's go ahead and play it. Let's see if I enjoy it. And I want to say that yes, indeed, I did enjoy the game. I played 3 hours for the demo. I was not able to kill the boss, the last boss, on the demo, whatever that one is called. I think it's the last boss of the demo, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so the visuals are very impressive. I really enjoy them. I think they look great. The characters, the armor, the environments, the NPCs, the enemies, they all look really cool. Right out of the gate, when you're thrown into the world, is very interesting because you are seemingly a betrayer or something. You did something bad, and then now you're in a quest for revenge, for what I can gather. The story doesn't give you too much right at the beginning of the game. I'm imagining it's by design because of the demo, and probably it's just to keep you interested so you can go ahead and play the game and go through the story. But I think what takes the cake on this game is the combat. Keep in mind, this is just the beginning, and we have 3 weapons that you collect as you progressing through the game, and all of the weapons are vastly different from one another. You have your standard dual wield, which is an axe and a sword. You're very fast, very nimble with them. You do a lot of fast damage with that weapon. But then you also have a more heavier broadsword, like a great sword from Monster Hunters, which is very, very weighty, very meaty, very, very heavy attacks. And my favorite so far is the spear. The spear is kind of like a combination between the sword and the axe, like the dual wield and the heavy great sword. But there's something about it that makes it look more fluid in a way. I really enjoyed that one. And I think if I decide to buy this game on release, I will probably be playing with the spear mostly. You get to level up the skills and go in and specialize on unlocking abilities and attributes that benefit that weapon. Like for example, with the spear, you have one where you hit a normal attack, but then you hit the heavy attack and it turns into like a flurry of thrusts. You do like 3 thrusts consecutively. And I was definitely enjoying that throughout the entire 3 hours I played on the demo. And again, keep in mind, this is coming from someone that does not play Souls games at all. I try to play Black Myth Wukong, even though I like the aesthetics of Black Myth and all that stuff. And I would really like to enjoy going through like the inspirations for the journey to the West. I didn't particularly want to continue playing Black Myth all the way through. In fact, I ended up refunding the game after playing 2 hours, I believe. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll come back to that game later, whatever. But to this day, I have not decided to pick up the game again. But like I said, every weapon has a skill progression to it. So the more experience you get, or I guess they're calling it lacrima in this game, you spend it on your character as an attribute. But then you also have skills that you unlock by doing combat, then you can spend over in the weapon that you're choosing. The skill points have refund, so you can refund it whenever you want. You can respec your weapons. If you want to switch from one weapon to another, I was able to refund my points that I use on my dual wield and put them on the spear, and then, you know, back and forth. I was playing with that system a little bit, and it seems like you'll be able to freely swap the points, at least in the beginning of the game, through kind of tailor your play style, if you will. But then you also have attribute progression. What I mean by that is you have strength, vitality, and willpower. Then you also have to spend into them. It's not really my favorite thing. And every game that has attribute points, I kind of tend to shy away from it a little bit, especially the games that do not allow you to respect your attributes points. Now, I did check Reddit, and it seems like there's an item that allows you to reset your attribute points, because the more you progress through the game, the more attribute points you use, the more expensive they get. I don't know if there's a limit on how many attribute points you can put, and I did not see the item to reset. Maybe I missed it. So I might be doing another run through the demo and see if it's something that I can pick up and see how it works. But another thing I didn't like, and this is probably because it's a demo, it's probably gonna be fixed before it releases, there was a lot of frame fluctuations. I was running at one point like 120, all of a sudden it would jump down to like 90 and then all the way up to like 160. I don't know if it's because my machine is a little older or if the game is not completely optimized. You know, that would make sense because it's a demo, it's not the full release, and I'm hoping that that's something that will go away. But yeah, I wanted to kind of put a little bit out there for like my first impressions of the game. So far, I think the game is gonna be very fun. I am considering picking it up. It's gonna be releasing on March. I know that this will be probably the first Souls-like game that I will play all the way through, because the combat to me and the visuals and sound design, it's carrying the game in my eyes. I feel like that's the best part of the game. It's just the combat and the progression of the character. And those visuals, so good. I really enjoyed it. So anyways, very short video. I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to watch me play live this games or any of the games, you can subscribe to Twitch or here on YouTube, and I'll be going live and doing all that stuff. So anyways, my name is Vahlkor, and I'll see you next time.